watch and burn.
Hey everybody, so tonight I want to discuss Korn's second album, and that is 1996's Life is Peachy. This was the first Korn album that I heard. A bunch of people whose opinion, or musical opinion, I really respected back in high school. They were raging about the new Korn album. I had no idea who they were. I'd heard their name in passing, but I really had no idea who they were. And so these people whose opinion I really respected were freaking out about this album coming out. And it showed up, of course, at the Music World at the Pickering Town Center, so I said, fuck it. It was brand new. It was like $14.99, and I bought it, and Twist opened the record, which sold me on this band so completely. I suppose that my only real complaint after all these years is that aspects of this record seem terminally trapped in the 90s, which I don't love, because I didn't find that with their first album, and I didn't find it with Follow the Leader Forward. But this album, it just, at times, it sort of reminds me of, like, I Mother Earth. And I don't love that because it cements it to that time period. Whereas, like, the other bands from this era who were blowing up all over the place, like, I don't know, who, from everybody from, like, Rancid to The Offspring to Blink-182, their stuff doesn't really, like anything The Offspring did on Smash and Ixnay and Americana, it doesn't sound like the 90s. They just sound like the songs that The Offspring were releasing at this point. But aspects of this record do sound a little trapped in the 90s, so I don't love that. But, I mean, Twist is a hell of a way to open the record. I mean, Twist is on here, Chai is on here, Good God is on here, the cover of Ice Cube's Wicked with Chino from the Deftones is on here. I keep hearing noises coming from over there too, and I can't see anything. It's kind of sketchy. It's kind of sketching me out a little, to be perfectly honest. What else? I loved how this record was so much thicker and bigger, and the production, like Korn's sound was carved in from their first record, but this record was so much more rugged and so much more rough sounding. Like the sort of trade-off between Fieldy's bass and Silvera's kicks, they seem a little more meaty, and it seems like, I don't know, the production seems to sort of glue everything together even better than they had done on their first album, because when compared to this album, their first album sounds a little spacious. Like everything's maybe a little on the thin sounding side when compared to how much heavier this record would be. And I'm not knocking Korn's first one. Korn's first one is really heavy, but it just seems like this record is dirtier and blacker and scarier. And it just feels like it would be the next evolutionary step, I suppose, concerning their production. And it doesn't in any way annihilate their first album. Their first album is amazing, but it does noticeably step up Korn's songwriting game. And what else? Oh, yeah, that's right. I do love how there's an a cappella version of Twist hidden, way hidden at the end of the album closer. I thought that was fun too. Any band that puts like a hidden song is going to be cool in my book, especially considering I was at high school at this point and I was hunting for that sort of thing, because traditionally every hidden song that I had come across, like Nirvana's Endless Nameless at the end of Nevermind, that was like crazy, and this is really freaking me out. I'm hearing shit all around me. I don't think anybody's there though, so... but I can keep hearing people. But yeah, this record's amazing. The artwork was awesome. The songwriting had evolved so much. Adidas is on here, of course. It's like one of their like best received songs ever. I mean, this record is just so much fun. Other than it sounding occasionally trapped in the 90s, this record is amazing. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discuss Korn's second album from 1996, and that is Life is Peachy. Like always, if you like this review or you like this record, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But please, like always, don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you are in it. I'm going to go, because I feel like I'm being watched. Have a good night.